Hey everyone, we're Tom and Bunny, and we want to let you know that Tom'sTrips.com sponsors all of our videos, and without them, we couldn't be producing these videos. Hey everyone, we're Tom and Bunny, and we've just been doing a tour over at Secret's Hideaway Resort, and I know my hearing is whistling, but that's okay. And we ran into some friends of ours, and it's Fredrick and Barbie.
Hello.
Hello.
And we knew that they were part of it, but we didn't know how involved they were. So we were talking to Barbie last night, and we figured it out. We've been friends now since 1998. That's 11 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Lots of fun memories, though. Lots of fun travel and lots of fun
Dating
memories.
yourself, that's 20 years.
Now, we met them at the splash parties when Bruce and Dixie used to run them.
used to do, yeah.
And
we
one
went
was-
to every splash party.
Yes, one was right down the street here, Orlando,
Yes.
and everywhere. And it's been a lot of fun, and we see them at Naughty and Nollins. We see them everywhere we go.
River cruise.
The
Yeah, we do a lot of
cruises. So if you've been on the couples cruises, you've seen them.
Yeah.
So
We're going to Bliss next week.
Bliss next week. Oh yeah, that goes out because we got a lot of friends going out. They're staying over at the rooftop for,
Okay, nice
to
to
get
meet
ready
you.
for
We
that.
love the rooftop.
Yeah.
You've been
We
there
go
as
there.
well?
Go to Desire, Hedonism.
Right,
We've been
everywhere.
there. Your old stomping grounds, Freedom Acres.
Freedom Acres. Yes.
I think that's where we first met.
I think
Yes,
it was.
it was.
It was.
Was it in the playrooms?
It was in a motorhome.
That's right. They were on the motorhome.
Oh, we were traveling around the country in
I
our
think y'all
RV
gave
in
us our tour
1998.
though.
Yeah.
Acres.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that.
Oh,
That was
my
fun.
gosh.
So we do go away. Good years.
So we meet them and when they're traveling and everything in their motorhome. And then as the years go on, they started doing, you got a catamaran. Is it a catamaran?
It's a trimaran. We have a 63-foot trimaran. with a
Okay, I didn't know how to
33-foot beam.
refer to it. So you got the middle beam in there too.
Because you
Yeah.
gotta understand, Tom and I only know paddle boat.
Our boat is somebody else's boat that we go on.
That's the best kind.
This is a bigger boat, a little bit bigger.
Right. Now, you actually started chartering that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we started doing that in 2012.
Wow.
And we can take a dozen guests for up to 2 weeks without even having to touch land. And we've got a full-time crew of 4 that caters to everything. We go take them scuba diving. We've got onboard compressors and a dozen dive tanks and all the equipment and underwater videos.
So you do all the scuba diving, like Bob and Tess.
They've been on our
Naughty
boat.
Oh my God.
I see
Probably
all
5 or
their
6
pictures
times.
finding pirate gold
Yes.
in
Yeah.
the BVI's and the Caribbean
Yeah.
and all their like the crystal blue waters where when you're going you can see the sand.
You see the bottom of
The
the,
bottom
ocean
of the
from
ocean.
the top of the boat.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Super
badass.
cool.
Yeah, they found those pirate coins, literally, old Spanish doubloons, but from the 1600s underwater. We have 3 underwater metal detectors.
Did they get
Oh,
to
that's
keep them or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes, of
Well, I didn't know if
course,
there's a
you find it.
legality
There
where
is.
It's a fun.
You just have to notify the Queen of England that what you found, and they'll notify you. So we just say, hey, we found some spare change on the beach. Tell us if you know who it belongs to.
Well, yeah,
We
'cause-
reported it.
but Bob really always makes his trips look good. So
And we love.
Bob knows how to live life.
Bob
That's
does
for
know how to
sure.
live life.
see, we're not seafood eaters, so I know you do a lot of fishing on the boat, right?
Not as much as you'd think, because
Okay, I
we
would've
visit a
thought
lot
that's
of
where you
natural
get most of your
parks.
food.
Now we visit so many natural of the the natural parks there, and you can't. They're protected.
Oh,
Otherwise,
got
people
it.
would be
Fish
swimming
there.
into fish hooks, and the fish would all be fished out, and there wouldn't be anything for the scuba divers to see.
That's true.
Yes, we do
Okay.
a lot of seafood though, just because you're in the island. So my menu on board, I do have a lot, but I get it from the local fishermen there in St. Thomas.
Gotcha. Got any beef
Yes.
items?
Oh yeah.
Oh goodness gracious,
Chicken,
yes.
beef, we're good.
I know
We're
that-
Land Rovers.
Yeah,
But
we've
you
got
also-
onboard chef. Barbie was a chef when we were running it ourselves
Yeah.
and stuff.
And you take families aboard too, so we're
Yes.
talking vanilla world.
Yeah,
here,
so
too.
it's not
Families,
just
children,
swingers. They do
nudist lifestyle.
charters. When she does vanilla, she wears a bra.
Yes, yes. TomandBunny were asking, and shorts that cover. But my youngest guest was 2 years old, and he celebrated his 3rd birthday on board charter. And my oldest guest was 77, and she was the first one up and the last one to bed every evening. She danced my
Wow.
tootsies off, let me tell you. So we welcome everybody.
That is amazing. I
So
love that.
now, some people say you can probably relate to this. You guys do lifestyle charter. You actually do a business here at Secret's Hideaway.
Oh, yeah.
People think when we ran Freedom Acres for 18 years, they're like, oh my God, what a great job. You got the pick of the litter. We almost never play because it's hard to work where you play. Are you guys able to play when you're working here, or is it a little bit harder?
It's much harder when we're here working. You know,
yes.
we've been in the hospitality industry for so many years. I mean, we've owned bed and breakfast. We used to own Plato's Retreat down in Fort Lauderdale.
Plato's Retreat?
Yeah.
Yes, in Fort Lauderdale.
I didn't know
When
that.
we met you in
everyone
98.
knows Plato's Retreat and the one in New York, right?
Yeah. Then they opened up another one in Fort Lauderdale, Plato's Repeat. That's the one that we used to own.
That's awesome.
So,
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Learned something.
And we've had supper clubs and things in a hotel and and lots of properties and things. So we come from the hospitality industry. So we were a natural fit for this after we started doing the charter boat.
Now you realize people are going to be out there Googling Plato's Retreat, Plato's Repeat. We are saying how old we are without actually putting a number on it.
The camera adds 30 years.
Yes.
Let's put it this way, people. When we started swinging, you had to send a picture to a magazine. Because there was no online.
We started the parties at Plato's, but when it was still run by Frankie P, if everybody knows him, and we started America Online. We started the Florida Couples Chat Room, and there wasn't an AOL.2, and we started the Florida Couples Chat Room. We would go in there, and we started the AOL parties.
AOL.
That's how long ago.
Wait, you've got mail.
Yes, exactly.
You've got mail.
And you get so excited.
So now let's talk about this place, because when me and Bunny first seen you promoting this place, and we were talking about this earlier, when you see it on a board, you see it on a table, you don't have that vision. And I'll be honest,
justice.
And I was honest earlier, we were looking at it going, is this really going to work? And then now we're here and we're thinking, oh my God, this is the greatest thing in the world.
Like everybody else.
You thought that.
And like everybody else, we're thinking, why didn't we see it 3 years ago?
Right, because prices go up.
Yes.
And what was it 3 or 4 years ago to today when we were stupid not to do it? But we've been talking to the owners around here. We're going to actually show on camera a little bit later a couple rooms, a nautical room and then an Egyptian room, because we talked to the owner of those two rooms and he's so proud of them. And he asked me, he said, I seen you out there videotaping, can you put my rooms on? And I said, he goes, I'll put the windows up and I'll make them available. I'm like, I'll put them on.
Right,
So,
he did the work himself. Yeah,
he did 100% of the work himself.
Yeah, he did. I mean, because we sell the rooms as is, and this used to be it's a 1974 Ramada Inn.
Now let's go back one step, and that's great. Let's explain how this worked. I mean, how did you find this place? How did you come about? Because what happens here is they took a hotel and they made it into condominiums, and people buy the condominiums or the rooms and make them condominiums, and then they enjoy a partnership with the hotel.
Yes,
is
the
my
hotel manages
understanding.
it for you.
A partnership
Well,
of
you can
sorts.
explain better.
Yeah, a partnership of sorts. The owner of the condo owns it completely themselves.
Right.
We manage it and run it, and so they get all the benefits of owning commercial income property without the hassles of being a landlord.
So now let's go now. How did you find this place? What brought you here? Because it was an old Ramada.
It was.
Yes.
We happened to be at one of world famous Dixie's splash parties.
So Dixie had a splash party here.
Not here.
know.
She had one down in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
We were at one in Fort Lauderdale.
We were there.
And James had a pickup truck that had secrets.
It was wrapped.
It was wrapped in secrets on it. So we asked some people out at the
I
swimming
remember
pool.
seeing
Yes,
that
we saw
truck,
that
but I didn't
truck.
know what it was.
Neither did
Neither
we.
did I.
So we're out at the pool. We started asking people that we knew, and they said, "Oh, there's a hotel up there in Orlando," and we'd never heard of it, and so that kind of sparked our curiosity to come check it out.
So
the
you
next time
drove
we were
the
in
3
Florida.
hours up here.
Not then. We were leaving the next day to
Going
go
back
back
to
to
the
the Virgin
charter.
Islands because we
Okay.
had a handful of charters to do before we had a spell between Christmas. So we came up here with plans to come check out the property.
Gotcha.
And that was our first time and experience of seeing it was in 2015 November.
November, yes.
Yeah.
And
So
we
we
came
came here
in-
then.
Now they had parties here, like
Yeah.
they
Yes.
took over. They didn't own the hotel per se, but they rented out the nightclub part of it,
Yes,
Yes,
they're releasing
yes.
the
or the
nightclub.
conference center, made a club out
To
of it.
begin with, James and Carmen were renting out the nightclub, and for a Saturday night party, and they'd have half a dozen people. Then it was a dozen, then it was 30, and then 50.
Continuously
Then they
growing.
started having it every other Saturday. Then they said every Friday and Saturday, and then it kind of got to where their parties were more popular and famous than the 1974 built Ramada Inn
Yes.
that really acts as one of Disney's bedrooms for families that were looking for a modestly priced hotel
Right.
to stay in while they went to the theme parks around town.
And what do they find?
So then they came here, and, here's
A lot more than
the
Mickey Mouse.
your dad's sitting there looking at girls walking in G-strings by the pool and spiked
Yeah.
heels, and so the hotel owner said, "Look, James, we got to work out something. You're going to have to rent the whole hotel, otherwise we got to."
Takeover.
We got to do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
different. So James went ahead and made a deal to
And
rent
took
the
the
entire
hotel.
hotel for 2 years while he figured out financing to go ahead. And so he had a 2-year time limit to go ahead and put financing together.
And now that's all squared away. And
That's when we came into the
For
picture.
our good fortune and theirs, we happened to meet at the exact right time where his 2-year period was coming to an end.
And you
we
had
met
the
him,
idea.
and we met him. It was exactly like the hotel that we had bought in Fort Lauderdale, and which was another 1974 Ramada. Inn.
Ramada, same
So
design.
Barbie and I come from a background of real estate, hotels, the hospitality industry, and specifically condo hotels. We were bulk buyers. So we were a natural fit for them. So we helped put financing together, and James now runs everything nightclub related,
Uh-huh.
and Barbie and I run everything hotel and
Condo
condominium
hotel.
related.
Okay, so let's talk about the condominium because we've already kind of talked about the nightclub, and we have another video, the Secrets Hideaway tour. So
Oh,
definitely
great.
watch that, and we tour the whole resort, the
Good.
pools, the playrooms,
Oh, the
and the
playrooms,
nightclub, so they can see everything.
Good.
Great.
So we don't have to take up all their time on this video. So now they come in here, you give them a tour, you show them a blank canvas. Now when me and Bunny were looking at it, we were just talking about it, you were saying how much they look tiny.
Yeah, I was looking in because all the windows are open, which I absolutely
Right.
love. So you can cherry pick what room you want next time.
Yeah.
Not only
Right.
that, if you wanted to play and people are walking
Walking
by,
past,
Yeah.
the door's open.
Yes.
well, the window's at least open.
Yes.
But they do still have the vintage rooms.
Yes, 1974 vintage.
And I was looking in those vintage rooms, I'm like, they look so small. It almost looks like you
There's
blow
no
out
way
walls,
you could
but
do
there's
cabinets
but
and
you're
The glass
not.
party shower.
yes,
Yeah.
double sink bathrooms and
Vanity.
couches and.
But that it's somebody like me that can't figure that vision.
We're not
because
designers.
I'm not designers
Well,
at all. And
actually-
it's just amazing.
Our experience from being motorhomers and driving around and spending time in an RV, and also avid boaters and owning different boats and stuff, we can optimize
The space.
That's tiny
and we know,
space.
and also real estate's our background, and I've had a lot of efficiencies, and I've done a lot of things to be able to fit the most amount of living area in the tiniest amount of space, so we can really maximize stuff.
Now, explain to the people, because obviously you have the knowledge. Because of the way it's set up, you cannot live here full time. So
Right.
explain
Correct.
how that works for somebody who'd be thinking, oh my God, I can go there, buy a condo for $100,000 when it's finished like this, and live there for the rest of my life. Explain how that
It's
works.
not residential, it's
It's not
commercial
re-
condo hotel.
Okay.
Commercial condo hotel.
Commercial
Yeah.
condo hotel.
Yeah, so you can live here, up to 6 months a year. Most people don't, and
Snowbirds, it would be good.
it's
for.
snowbirds, it's ideal,
Perfect.
but it's not really. Most people don't come and stay for 6 months, or
Right.
buy 2 units, stay in one 6 months, then move into the other, or things. They don't
Oh,
really.
wait, that's actually a pretty good.
Wait a minute.
You certainly can. I mean, they're big enough. And there's everything you need.
Right.
But really, they're vacation places.
They are, yes.
And so most people, they come down. They'll stay a weekend. They'll stay a week, and then people in Chicago. We've got a number of Chicago owners. What they do is they sign up for like Spirit, Regent, and who's the other inexpensive?
AirTran, is it?
I don't know.
I forget.
But there's like the inexpensive airlines. They sign up for
Frontier.
those.
Yes.
Frontier, thank you.
Oh.
And then it emails them and says, we got a special there, $39 round trip flights from Chicago nonstop to Orlando. And so they,
Boom.
with,
They're
they, don't,
here.
they don't pack, they don't anything because we've got owners' storage lockers here. They can come down, they don't have any forethought about it. They just jump on a plane, come down here, spend the weekend. You can't stay home for $39.
No.
You can't go out to
Especially when you
dinner for
consider
that.
all our dinners are complimentary, you know,
Right.
and then breakfast on the weekends is complimentary.
See.
Midnight omelet stations
And
is
that's all
complimentary.
included in ownership.
Not just ownership; it's included when
When you're a guest.
You don't have to buy to come enjoy this. You can just come here and buy a membership
And come and
for as
hang
low
out.
as $20. You can have a membership, and then you can come and enjoy the whole resort. Rent some of these beautiful 5-star
Reserve someone
condos.
else's condo because it's rented as a hotel.
I was explaining to a couple that we know from California, and they're both lifestyle and nudists, but they just love to lay out and they like it when it's quiet. Like I explained to them, it would be perfect for them because they can come in for the week and then
Yes.
leave on the weekends, and now they're making that income on the weekends when
Yeah, we just
When they're
talked to
not
friends of
here.
ours last night, and we said, this would be perfect for you.
Oh, great.
And we have family that live here.
We have people that do that. They come here, and also we've got local owners that don't stay in their condo except for on special occasions. They come,
Well,
they
they don't wanna
enjoy the
take a
resort,
drive
they get the
or-
Exactly.
revenue, they come, they enjoy the resort, they go to the club, they hang
So
out by
they
the
cherry
pool.
pick Halloween, New Year's. Those are your swinger weekends, people.
Some of them
Those
do,
are-
and some of them don't because we might have a
I would.
we have
I
a
mean,
3-night
why not?
minimum on those nights, and
Yeah.
the rents are higher than
With the
normal.
premium.
And all of a sudden, you know, if they can get $1,000 on a 3-night weekend, then you know they'll say, you know, we'll drive home tonight instead. You know?
Well, yesterday while we were doing our tour, Michael from ASN Lifestyle Magazine,
Oh, sure.
he was our cameraman.
Oh,
And so we were
nice.
asking him questions, and Bunny was talking to him, and he said a lot of these beds have locking storages under it, so the owners can keep all their stuff here, so they don't have to bring a bunch of stuff.
That's
They
great.
just bring one change of clothes and
Yep.
take
That's
You don't
go
need
to the laundromat.
You
or
don't need to
something.
show up or pack or anything. You come down, you have your key, unlock it, and your bed. That comes from our experience as being motorhomers and
Yeah,
boat
boaters.
owners.
You gotta have
Because
that
I mean, you know,
storage.
we've got storage, and we'll be happy to show you that too when we go on our tour.
And you help design and everything, right? Or do you
Yes.
let them? Do you give them layouts and they can?
Barbie and I designed them and the whole floor plans and how everything works, and then.
If they want to modify.
But they're not limited to
Yes,
just
they
that.
modify it.
We show them, here's the floor plans, pick what you want, and then tell us what you want different to make it for you. But even if they say, we like your floor plan, we don't want to change a thing, then we say, okay, you still pick out your
Colors,
cabinets, your tile, your
Because you want
flooring,
it
your
to be
paint,
unique. You
your
don't want a
granite,
copycat.
everything.
No 2 units are alike.
Right.
Some have mirrors over the bed, some have a dance pole in the window, some
We're
have
staying in
sex swings.
We're staying in the
I was
Hito
the same.
Harry rooms.
Hito Harry's room.
And I seen last night. I seen one. Obviously, it looks like it's going to be a BDSM room because it's got.
Hooks in the ceiling.
It's got metal,
Yes,
it's got
it's gonna
tracks.
have a whole
that-
tracking
And
system.
that's going to be for a suspension, so
Yes.
some
Yes.
guy could tie up his wife, hang her, and go to sleep.
and roll her around the
That's
room.
what they want. But that is exactly how unique each room is. So there's something for everybody here.
Right.
And most our mirrors are 4 by 5 feet or 4 by 6. Harry said, look, I'm used to 6 by 6. I'm a
Yes.
tall
That's
guy. So, okay, that was one of the extra things, the changes he wanted. He wanted 6 foot by 6 foot mirrors on his ceiling.
I like
so we
Harry's
custom built them.
visions.
Yeah.
If you've seen all the upgrades at Hito,
Oh yeah, we were there.
His
We were there in
visions
We were there
July.
for July 4th, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful. We
Yeah,
had not
they
been in over 10
remodeled
years.
it.
But also,
We're a big fan of hedonism.
But also, like we were talking too, you have people that build out their own rooms.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Build their own rooms.
when you get it, you'll buy it as is, and then
now if they build out their own room, do they have to meet a standard? I would assume.
oh sure,
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I don't know
Yes.
nothing about. But I come in there with a cordless drill and a hacksaw and go to town.
We ask you how handy are you, what is it you
Yes.
want to do, and then what you want us to do. We can do the whole preliminary phase 1, which is building out a white box. Then you can just put in your flooring and paint the walls and put in the cabinets and granite. Or if you say, well, really, we're limited to we can paint, then we'll say, okay, we'll text you and tell you what day paint day is, and we'll have everything, and then you'll paint it, and then we'll finish putting in the cabinets and the tile and things.
Now, if someone bought the vintage room, well, they got to start with the vintage room. what if they want to keep it vintage and call it the shag pad or something from the 70s? Do you want that, or do you want people that really want to upscale this place?
We've got some modest renovations, and by modest, we don't mean that they're just less than this. They're less than our 5-star, but that doesn't mean you're settling for anything.
No.
We're going to show you some modest ones. One of the ones you mentioned about meeting one of our owners about seeing the Egyptian Pharaoh room. You know, you'll see that's a modest renovation, and there's nothing you can find wrong with that.
As he says, his are truly themed rooms.
Yes.
Now, see, Tom and I, our vision would be, we would put a tent and sleeping bags in there. That's about as far out.
That's adventure.
Now, you know, it's kind of funny because I'm thinking, I got to come up with a name for this room. Do they have a name for this room? Because, you know, in the lifestyle, people, they talk about notching your bedpost. This couple truly notched their mirror, and they have panties of all their conquests. And pictures, not faces, but they got pictures of the people that belong to the panties. So they truly are bedpost notchers.
Yes. And some owners do name their rooms, but if they don't, then the guests do. Like, you have the panties on the mirror here, then yes,
the
that
panty
becomes
room.
But
They call it, the guests didn't name, I mean the owners of it didn't name it, but people just started calling it, saying, you know the one with the thing, and I said, yeah, I said, Barbie and I call it the panty dropper room. So now it caught on and people call it panty dropper.
Now people are going to ask on the video, so let's clarify, do they wash them before they hang them?
I think they come off, it happens organically.
Yeah, it comes off
and it goes up on the mirror.
Okay.
Now the one we have not walked past it yet because it's on the second level.
It's an aphrodisiac.
Yes.
And it overlooks the jacuzzis, and it appears that there's a woman hanging in the window, but I think it might be a mannequin hanging in the window.
Oh, that's the red room with the cutout on the window.
Oh,
it's a cutout on the window?
It's a silhouette.
A silhouette on the window.
That's a 50 Shades of Grey room.
From the jacuzzi, it appears as though it's like a mannequin. Yes. Yeah. Because it kept throwing me off. I'm thinking, I didn't see anybody in there.
They went with 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Right.
So they have that, yes. A lot of fun.
So yeah, let's take them through we'll go through a vintage room. Then we'll go through one that's being constructed somewhere about the middle of the road. So and then we'll take them to a finished room. Now, how long would they expect construction to last?
Anywhere, depending on what we have going on, but anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. From 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
From when we start construction, 4 to 6 weeks.
So you know, for the instant gratification, 6 weeks is not very long.
No, not at all.
But I'm
We're talking a month and a half.
But I'm assuming when you get more of your owners in here that are the European and they want the European style plumbing, that might take a little longer, but that's on there. And
because this one's not the traditional toilet.
It's not traditional, but actually this one happened. A contractor bought this, so he actually did this renovation himself.
Okay, all right. So that explains that. Now
he took our design for the bar and for the layout, how we do things, and then he went ahead and made it his own.
Now we did see one room. I just got to bring it up. But he goes, Tom, come here. Check out this room. Look at the shower. It was like a huge shower.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I wouldn't stay in there. She goes, why? And before I could answer, she goes, where's the toilet? I'm like, is that little wall that's about waist high and it's about this wide with no other?
That's not one of our designs.
I said, I couldn't do that. But I'm sure people
do enjoy it.
It's a very popular room. It's rented all the time.
That's what we heard.
Something for everybody.
Absolutely.
But that would be kind of interesting if the window shades are up and you're just sitting on the toilet waiting for people.
You can't. It's not that visible.
It's not. No. It's from waist down. And there's a wall.
Yes.
But it's just kind of. I have to have a lock.
Well, it's waist down for you. It's like,
I was gonna say it's up here to Buddy and myself.
Just put your hands on the wall.
But I like it is because it's a massive shower.
The shower is a big party shower.
All the other ones are our designs. That one is not. That was built actually before Barbie and I got here.
Yeah.
Barbie and I got here in February 2016.
No, she loves the room.
And the room was purchased by someone who
doors.
loves that style. So again, at Secrets, there's something for everybody.
Right. No, I just wanted to bring that up.
You thought that was
everyone
cute,
knows
right?
I have a bathroom thing.
And
so.
me and I do too. He's got a bathroom.
I'm so bad when we'd have our motorhome, I'd pull over, kick her and the kids out if I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh my
I didn't want
goodness
her in the motorhome.
That is major privacy.
Yeah.
That's major privacy. So let's take them out and
Okay.
we'll show them a couple rooms so they can get an idea. All right, so this is actually what a vintage room looks like.
Yes, this is your standard 1974 Ramada.
And this really isn't that bad. I mean, I was thinking it was going to be like all tore up, holes in the wall, but no, this is actually what I would expect. I mean, me and Bunny stay in rooms just like this today.
Motor Inn in 1974.
Say hi, Bunny.
Roadside Motor Inn.
So yeah, but if you could look on this camera, just imagine, I'm going to come out here, I'm going to go straight here, I'm going to push Bunny out of the way. It doesn't look that big to what you guys are doing.
Well, a lot of it's our design that we did. We take out this quarter
The whole wall.
We take the soffit out, we take that out, and then really a big secret of what our design is we put in a 45-degree angle door that goes to the bathroom, and that opens everything up in this area, which you'll see when we go to the next completed room.
You
Now,
have a lot more room than you have.
just so you know, I mean, this refrigerator wasn't here in 1974. This unit has been purchased,
Oh yeah.
and they're just right now waiting to get their construction started so they can actually stay in it now.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And
They went ahead and put a refrigerator, a new TV.
TV, yeah, that TV is definitely not 1974.
No.
That way the guest of the hotel, because again, you don't have to own to come and enjoy Secrets Resort, will, you know, have this nice amenities in the room.
Yeah, look at the difference of this room here, and when you see the finished room, how amazing it is.
Yes. In fact, we just now started tearing apart, disassembling a room today. So we can go there and you'll see that we're scraping the popcorn off the ceilings, taking apart a room that we just started this morning, and then we'll go to a room that's completely gutted, and then we'll take you to a room that's partially under construction, and then we'll show you rooms that are completely done.
Now let me ask you a question. This room has a door. It's already here. Are you going to still keep them like adjoining rooms? So two different owners, adjoining rooms, but they have a lock on each side of the door.
There's two doors, just like an exterior door, solid core doors. Each owner can lock theirs out. So it's just like any other hotel.
So two people can rent two different owners' rooms and
still have a party.
Okay, so that explains
If all four of us
that.
were traveling together, we could get adjoining rooms and open the door and make it a party suite.
Yeah, because the room we're in has adjoining rooms.
Adjoining doors as well.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go where now? Under construction.
Yeah, we'll show you one where we're just starting to strip the room out.
Okay.
Okay. Barbie, you want to come in or no?
Yeah, I'll put this in.
Okay, so this one is under construction. They're actually demoing this room,
Yeah,
right?
you can see we just started. The vanity is already taken out. I don't know if yet we've taken out. No, they haven't gotten into the bathroom yet.
But
all of this is going to be removed.
The mirror, the
whole
sink,
vanity sink.
So that'll all be gutted.
You can see
This
all the
wall will
popcorns.
probably be gutted.
Yeah, all this walls
Taken
are coming
down.
out. The popcorn's coming off the ceiling right now. All the carpet and flooring. The whole front wall will be coming out because we're going to be replacing everything with, and then brand new air conditioning, refrigerators,
New
microwaves.
front wall.
Now, just curiosity, how many units are under construction at this one point? Because I'm seeing owners doing their own
We've got
and
about 8 under construction.
8
Right
under
now.
construction at one time.
Yeah.
Now, you don't do any construction during the weekend. I mean, quiet construction, painting and stuff.
Painting, being
Quiet things when
People
guests
are
are here. It's quiet things, and then no noise during the week until after 11 o'clock when most people are checking out or going out by the pool.
There you go. So,
Because we
so
are
if-
opened and operating.
yeah,
during
so if you want to
renovation.
come enjoy the resort, you're not going to be bombarded with a lot of construction
Oh, no.
on the weekends, especially.
In fact, instead of the guests trying to avoid our construction workers, we have girls, if they're exhibitionists, they enjoy teasing the workers because the construction guys, they're vanilla, non in the lifestyle, and they're here working, and they don't get to see this very often, and so all of a sudden we got girls teasing them.
All right. So what room we're going? We're going to go to a finished room.
We'll go to one under construction.
Under construction. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're in the room that's under construction.
Yeah, this is
They're
a
putting,
prime,
is that speaker? Oh, that's an exhaust fan. Okay.
yeah.
I thought they were putting speakers in the wall.
This is a prime example of the construction that's going on. You see, we've got a peekaboo window here going into the shower.
We have one of those in our room.
Yes.
And you know, you can see all brand new plumbing and drainage happening all back there. New insulations going in. They're going to be putting in the drywall as they're starting on the front wall over there. But you can see, and they're going to have a wraparound vanity and a makeup mirror section and everything. And then we're going to have a whole wall unit here that we'll show you in the next completed room. You'll have a better appreciation for when it's completed. But this is how it starts out. And you can see this is all the new stuff that's brand new happening behind the walls. And then they're going to go ahead and put all the drywall on, which is an interesting thing. We don't allow any whiteboard on property. It's all got to be blue, green, or purple. So all the drywall is antifungal, mildew, mold, and water resistant to all of that.
Oh, gotcha. Because of the humidity.
Oh yeah.
And this is what your room looked like.
Yeah, the room, your Hideaway room you were talking about, this is
This
what
was
it
the
started. It
beginning.
started out like
Oh, okay. So this is going to match the Hideaway room.
Yes.
Well,
This is
and
Not
the floor
match
plan.
it, but
the
the floor
decor
plan.
will be totally different. And they're doing some extra things. They're having ceiling fans put in here and things like that. So everybody, anything you want, we'll do it all.
And as you can hear, we are under
Construction.
construction.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
Yeah,
And you can see they
driveway.
got all their blueprints, and so this is all professionally done.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see he's putting up the drywall right now, finished on the touches, and then they're going to be texturing probably tomorrow.
That's awesome. So let's go check out a finished room.
You got it. So this is a completed room. In fact, this is very similar, except for the decorating, of what the unit that we just came from that was under construction. So you saw when we were over there, we had the whole wall. The only thing you saw there was a line of plumbing going there. That's because this wasn't built yet. But you saw, you'll remember the peekaboo shower that I pointed to that was all framed out.
Barbie, you want to go in there and wave and say hi to everyone?
You can see how
Go say peekaboo, Barbie.
peekaboo it is.
Fredrick, turn off that light for a second. We want to see Barbie.
Yeah.
There we go. There she is.
Peekaboo.
So when you're in that shower, imagine that you're in this bed and you zoom in and you get to see the people in the shower. That's pretty awesome.
Say hello.
So then, I mentioned the wraparound vanity and the makeup mirror area and things, so this is all how that works. And you know what? We put in a lot of our rooms that people don't notice. But look on the side of the toilet. We have a bidet wand. So if you like to entertain and things like that, you know, it's easy to keep everybody fresh and moving and grooving.
I think every swing club should have that.
I think so too.
Yes.
And every room here just about does, unless
have it.
every room that we build out does, unless the owner requests not to do it. But that's one of our standard improvements and upgrades in our package.
Okay, so now this wasn't scheduled to be one of the rooms that we're going to show originally.
Yeah, no, this is kind of like a bonus tour.
A
here.
little
This is-
bonus tour. So,
Yeah.
but this has a really cool couch. We're walking by and we looked in the window, and this has this huge, like, double person couch. That little.
It's a nice
Gorgeous.
Persian lounger, and I mean everything. If you look at the ceiling, this is all European, old Europe inspired with all, you know, stamped ceiling. If you come in here, you can see, I mean, of course, a round bed.
This shows how very unique each and every owner creates their condo.
This person must not like TV because I don't see a TV. Because some people, so they got
there
the
is
TV.
a TV, yes.
Oh, they even
Behind
hid
here.
the TV.
Because after partying on Saturday night, there's Sunday afternoon football.
That is awesome. I thought, some people don't like TV.
Nope, 55-inch full color TV, smart TV, streaming Hulu, Netflix, and YouTube. Anything we can see your channel on YouTube right here.
Everyone can watch your YouTube.
And they got the peekaboo shower.
Peekaboo
Peekaboo
showers.
shower. Now their shower
Has
is
two heads.
marble from floor. The floor is marble. The walls are marble. Everything's marble. It's got 3 shower heads, but not only that, it's got mother of pearl inlay in the marble on the back wall.
That is nice.
So I mean, no, some people they really go all out in everything that they're You know,
So
the total build out.
2 people could take a shower at once.
Yes, it's
2 couples in this one.
You can get 4
Well,
here.
And even the floors are in the bathroom are all marble with brass, solid brass fixtures and things, you know. And so this is a great room where you can, when you slide these sliding pocket doors that are mirrored on both sides, all of a sudden you've got your own private dressing room. So if you're traveling with another couple or with, or if you're with somebody and you don't want them to see you until morning after you've taken care of all your morning routine, you can close this door. You've got your closet, your bathroom, your shower, your sink, everything is all right here. And so you don't have to let them see you until you're ready.
And I see the owner has a special lock on their closet.
Yep, this is the guest closet that they get to use, and then this right here is the owner's closet that has a touchpad that allows them to keep their things stored.
That's awesome.
Yes. This just is how different each and every condo hotel unit is, and you can choose and reserve your room by unit number by going online and seeing the different styles of the rooms.
Oh.
And see, look at Tom, this one here, it's got the smaller refrigerator here. It's got an ice maker.
Oh, that's awesome. I love ice. All right, so we're gonna go see the 2-room suite as a bonus room too.
Okay, we can do that too.
So we'll do that right now, and then we'll end the tour. And
You'll see what the under construction room will look like in another 10 to 14 days.
gotcha. Okay, so this is one of the bonus rooms. This is a double room.
This is a double, yeah.
Yes.
And this is a party in the front and really party in the back.
So yeah,
It's a 2-room suite that we have here at Secrets Resort.
And that's a huge TV.
65-inch LED smart TV, 48-inch marble tiles on the floor, spinning dance pole that Barbie's going to demonstrate now.
So now you can be watching your Sunday football and have your cheerleaders on the pole.
Exactly.
There you go.
Definitely. I like the way you're thinking.
Check out Bunny behind this big kitchen.
Do you like a drink?
Exactly.
Now,
Entertaining.
you were saying this one has a wine refrigerator. Look at the
It's got a
size.
full-size refrigerator
Full-size
and a
refrigerator.
wine cooler under here as well. All quartz countertops and things. In fact, such detail is taken. Even the grout in these shiny tiles isn't normal grout made with sand. It's made with microscopic beads of glass. So the grout
I see
is really
that.
sparkly.
I don't know if my camera can get it, but
Pick it up or not.
It's
that's
every
really
attention to
cool.
detail.
I like these lights.
The outlets all have USB ports in them as well. And here, how often do you see a chandelier in the bathroom? Except for in the bedroom the unit we just came from. That had it. But I mean, you know, chandelier in the bathroom with 48-inch marble.
Now this has a European style toilet too.
Yeah. Now,
But
this has got a party shower. This is probably the largest shower we have with the most square footage on property.
So here's the 2 beds. Let me walk past. Oh, we got a sex swing.
Yes, you've got your sex swing here as well.
And another
65
65-inch TV. And you got a door on each side, one leading the parking lot, one leading the pool. But I'm gonna walk closer. This shower looks like it has all kinds of shower heads in it.
Yep,
It
it's for
does.
entertaining. They've had 4 couples in a party in
I was
there.
going to say, I was told 8 were in there one evening.
So this one has all the jets for the body and the head, and then this one has the jet for the head, and you got the hand. Well, that looks like a wand.
True party wine.
Yeah, that's a true. That's the cleanup after the party.
There you go.
All right, this is amazing.
See, again,
Bunny, you want to stay in this room?
I want to move into this room.
And look, it comes with a nice recliner right in the middle, hanging from the
Nice
ceiling
recliner.
for your TV viewing.
So you can lay here and watch your football.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we just got finished going through 3 of your 70s, your construction, and a completely finished room.
Right.
So I want to thank you guys definitely for
Hey
hanging
man,
out
we
with
thank
us.
you.
Yes,
We
thanks
thank
for
you
coming
for
to see
coming
us.
here and seeing us and
It was awesome.
letting us show
catching
you
up.
around.
Going back 12 years.
20.
20 years. Oh my God.
It's really not want people to do the math out there.
I don't want to do the math. I know we're old. So, do you have anything to follow up with anyone? Do you have any information? We're going to put your information on the screen so you don't have to verbally say that.
Okay.
So, we definitely do want you to call Fredrick and Barbie, even if
Yes.
you just have a question.
Sure.
I mean, because it's a lot of people don't know about this. This is the first week, unless they go to Naughty and Nollins or some event,
Sure.
they wouldn't know.
Right.
And our goal is to reach masses.
We're trying, we're trying. You know, and it's not all about the condos. We've got a big nightclub, the resort, everything here. And you don't have to buy a condo to come and enjoy it. People come here, they
Yes.
rent them. And everybody that owns a condo, they're thrilled and happy about people that'll come see and stay and enjoy their condo. Everybody's really proud. And you're going to get to meet some of the, or you probably already have met.
They have pride in ownership.
Oh,
in their
they
owners.
do.
I mean,
So you're gonna, you know, you've seen some of those owners that own their units and how proud they are and what they're doing with theirs and stuff. So they're happy to rent them for everybody to be able to enjoy theirs. So you don't have to buy, but if you're interested, it's much more affordable than you might think. We've got in-house financing for you, where you can buy with as little as 20 or 30% down. If you're handy, you can do all the renovations yourself. Or as much or as little as you want to do. We've got contractors, we can handle everything from start to finish for you.
and we're going to be doing an interview later on with a couple that own 4 units here.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
literally told us she came here a few years ago and she just fell in love with this place.
Yep, and not that time, not on that
No.
visit.
No, not on that
She didn't
visit.
fall in love on that visit. That was the old.
Well, she had to think
when it was
about it.
it's
I mean,
1974 Ramada
it was
Inn, but
the
then on the
vintage at
recent
that
visit,
time.
yeah, it was
Okay.
vintage. Nothing was renovated.
Right.
It was after she came back now and saw all the changes and improvements.
Gotcha.
And you know, an interesting thing. Usually, we've got a number of people that own multiple units. Most of them do not buy multiple units their first day. They'll buy one unit, and then after getting revenue checks and rental income for 6 months later,
Right.
and seeing all the improvements and
Of the
all
entire hotel,
the
the
entire
club,
resort,
everything.
how it's all changed. Yeah, then they start going, holy cow, I should have bought, I wish I would have bought 2. Then they buy another one. Now they own 2, and then they continue seeing it, and then another year
Couple
later,
years
then they're
later.
buying another one.
Now, the one that we're going to interview, she was just telling us she had already put a hold deposit on one that she's buying in July.
Yes.
Because she wants to hold that
She
price.
knows she wants that location.
Because she knows this place is selling fast and supply and demand.
It is. We've got 148 units. We've sold 98. We only have 50,
50
left
remaining.
to go.
50 remaining.
And the hardest ones to sell are when the hotel was all 1974 vintage.
Now it's
Now when
Now
it looks
it's
like this and the word's getting out there, when your popular YouTube channels and things
Yes,
start
thank you.
bringing people and things, then you know things keep on growing and escalating. And Hito Harry has so many friends down
Right.
at his resort, so they like coming up here. And and Bob and Tess, their people, and
I
All
heard
the
they're
different
going to be
groups.
purchasing one here. Bob's been telling me for
Yeah.
that he's definitely getting at least 1, maybe 2.
yeah.
So,
We're excited
I mean,
to
if you
have
want
them
to party with owners of Hito, Bob and Tess,
Rich
or-
connection and
I mean,
couples
yeah.
cruises.
And it's not even them too. It's average, everyday people too.
Yes,
and
it's
you can get to know
everybody.
them.
Yes, yeah.
Fredrick and Barbie.
And it's like,
Regular everyday folks.
like the couple you were speaking to too. If you haven't been in say 2 years, 2 Secrets, you really have to come back to see what Secrets is today.
Now, real quick before we cut it off, I'm going to grab the camera and we want to show people this unit real. Just
Yeah.
this
Oh yes,
outside
it's
beautiful
a
room.
great unit.
I was saying, I'm going to grab the camera.
It's a very South Beach style.
Yes,
Yes.
very, very.
And y'all might see some people in mirrors, so. So anyway, this is the kitchen area. We got the big screen TV and a big old counter sink.
Entertainment counter, so
Yes, and you got lighted cabinetry. And then you got a big old king size bed here. Now, I'm assuming that this bed also lifts up,
Yes.
just because of the way it's formed. And then you're gonna see me in the mirror, but they got some nice sinks back here, very modern. Oh, you got a big old mirror here for makeup and everything. But here's the interesting thing. The shower area,
It's all thermostatically controlled.
and then the toilet. That's a European style toilet. And it does even have a cleaner. And we're coming back around. We're going to be interviewing Michael and Sherry next. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
I just threw them on camera. So anyway, we'll go back in front of camera for a second here. So I think that's about it. I just want to give my tour over. You want to say goodbye to the camera? Come on over. Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye. Thanks very much for coming here and taking a tour of
Come and
Secret
see us.
Hideaway.
They want to see Barbie's
Say
top.
hello. Come say hello to us.
All right, you guys have a great day, and look for, we actually did other pictures of a lot of rooms.
Oh,
so that's on the original tour video.
Okay.
And we're going to be talking to the other owner. Look at all the Secret Hideaway videos. There's probably going to be about 4 or 5 of them on our YouTube channel.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye. See you soon.